Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave and if you're new to the channel, welcome everybody. Today I'm looking at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Battle Rollers Jawa with Sandcrawler, released in 2018. This vehicle was first seen in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Now the Sandcrawler, also known as the Treaded Transport, is one of the most iconic vehicles from A New Hope, the very first Star Wars film. And for good reason. It had a very unique shape, it had the treads, and it was massive, holding all those droids and Jawas. And even so far into the Mandalorian show, we've seen one of these up close and personal, and it's just as cool as I imagined it back when I saw the first film. Now for those who don't know, Battle Rollers is a line that Hot Wheels came out with where it takes iconic vehicles and basically messes with the scale, makes them more cartoonish and interesting, and then puts the pilot in the top. Now these are meant to roll and stuff like that, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. So for the size of this particular piece, it's under 1¼ inches long, or just about 3 centimeters. Now if you're new to the channel, what I'd like to do is give everybody a close-up and see what we're really getting here. We're going to take a look at the mold, the paint, how they roll, compare it to some other pieces, and then we'll be done. So let's get started. Alright, looking at the ship itself, unlike most of my reviews that go on and on, these are so small that I just condensed the mold and the paint together into one, so hopefully it goes very quickly for all of you. So here we have the Sandcrawler, a very nicely done ship, beautifully detailed. As you can see, nothing is flat on here, everything's recessed and paneled and molded, and it looks great. So looking at the side, we have our window right here where C-3PO and R2-D2 were seen looking out. We have our treads, looking dope. In the front, we have our bridge or command section. Windows are recessed in and painted a glossy black. A little off right here, but not too bad for the scale. This section here is our auxiliary forward hatch. As you can see, it's molded quite well. Pretty cool. This side is the same as the other. Again, nicely done, beautifully detailed. I think I prefer the aft section here, with all these nice little details. Beautiful. Again, great looking tread section. Fantastic. In the aft, we have our engine section, looking dope with all the little doodads in there. We have our treads. And then looking at the top, we have all these little gizmos for the engines as well. And the brown paint on here just looks great in my opinion. Very nice. And for what this is, it's actually detailed quite good. Now before I get to the Jawa, let's look at the bottom. We have our copyright crap, 2 rivets holding it together, 4 plastic stands, these little spheres here, so that way when a trackball comes out, it goes level with the ground, and these little pegs making it easier to roll back and forth. And I just love the detailing here in the treads. Nice stuff. Now for the Jawa, this is very unique. You can see the wraps here, the eyes for the face, gloves are nicely done. If you look closely on the chest, there is a bandolier there, which continues to the aft of the Jawa, the back. And look at the little cape here. This is nuts. You know, the detailing sort of reminds me of the shell of a peanut. Does anybody know what I'm talking about there? Just a very unique texture here on the cloak. But all in all, a very nice piece. So that's everything I had to say about the mold and the paint. The mold is very good. It has about 4 different colors, and you know, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But does it roll? It is now time to ask ourselves, does it roll? Now I have the Sandcrawler on a standard Hot Wheels orange track, so let's find out. Actually, it rolls quite well. We could attest that because it's so heavy. Regardless, nice. For a quick size comparison with the Battle Rollers Jawa with Sandcrawler, I have it next to some regular 3-inch scale Hot Wheels starships. First, on the right hand side, we have the Sandcrawler, and we can see the size difference there. And finally, on the left, we have the Imperial Star Destroyer, some great ships here. And for an added bonus size comparison with the Jawa with Sandcrawler, I have some other Battle Rollers vehicles that I reviewed previously. First, on the right hand side, we have Luke Skywalker with his X-Wing. And then on the left hand side, we have Rey with the Millennium Falcon. Now, I understand these are not everybody's cup of tea, but they're growing on me, and I really do enjoy their cartoonish attributes. These designs look really neat, and I stand by what I said a couple months ago that if some of these were made in a larger scale, maybe as a paperweight or desk ornament, I would probably buy them. They look kind of cool. Anywho, if you want to see reviews of any of the ships I just showed today, check the links in the description below. And that's everything I have to say about the Hot Wheels Star Wars Battle Rollers Jawa with Sandcrawler, released in 2018. Now, I get it, these aren't for everybody. For the longest time I laughed at them and whatnot as well, but having them in hand, looking at all the fine details and paint applications, they're not as bad as I once thought. Some are way better than others, no doubts there, but it is a line to at least take a gander at and see that somebody put some detail and work into these. So that's everything I wanted to say today. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. If you'd like to see new videos every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch my content. As always, I greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody!